Have you ever met someone who thinks they are the best? You know, the kind of person who walks into a room and acts like they own the place? Maybe they think they are smarter than everyone else. They might always have their hand up, ready to answer every question. Or they might constantly remind you of their achievements. Or maybe they think they deserve to be treated like royalty. They expect special treatment, as if they were born to rule over everyone else. Well, there's a word for that. It's a term that perfectly captures this larger-than-life attitude. It's a very big word for a very big ego. The word is megalomaniac. Yes, megalomaniac. It describes someone with an inflated sense of their own importance. Don't worry if you can't say it 10 times fast. It's a mouthful, but it's a fun word to know and use. But stick with me, and I'll explain everything. By the end of this journey, you'll be able to use it like a pro. We're going on a journey to the land of Gigantica, where we'll meet a real-life megalomaniac. So pack your bags and get ready for an adventure. Emperor Bob ruled the vast and magnificent kingdom of Gigantica. He lived in a palace made entirely of gold and diamonds, a true testament to his wealth and power. Every day, he indulged in the finest chocolate cake for breakfast, served on a luxurious table, set with the most exquisite dishes. He even had a dedicated team of squirrels whose sole responsibility was to shell his pistachios, ensuring he never had to lift a finger. Emperor Bob believed he was the greatest ruler in the history of the world, unmatched in grandeur and authority. One day, Emperor Bob decided that his current crown was no longer fitting for someone of his stature. "My old crown is too small," he declared with frustration. "It doesn't show everyone how important I am." His advisors, who were always concerned about his whims, were worried. They knew how particular he could be. Emperor Bob's current crown was already enormous, adorned with countless jewels and intricate designs. It was so tall and grand that he had to duck to get through doorways, a constant reminder of his royal status. The advisors tried to explain. "Your Majesty," one brave advisor squeaked, "your crown is already the biggest in the land." Emperor Bob crossed his arms and pouted. "That's not good enough," he bellowed. "I need a crown so big, people will see it from space." You see, Emperor Bob had a bad case of megalomania. That means he had an overinflated sense of his own importance. He thought he was better than everyone else and deserved to be treated like a god. More than just a big ego. Megalomaniacs aren't just people with big egos. They are individuals who possess an overwhelming sense of self-importance and an insatiable desire for power. They truly believe they are superior to everyone around them, often seeing themselves as destined for greatness. They crave power and attention, constantly seeking the spotlight and the adoration of others. They often have little regard for the feelings or needs of others, viewing them as mere tools to achieve their own goals. Emperor Bob, for example, never even noticed how hard his advisors worked for him. He was too consumed with his own grandiose plans. Emperor Bob's need for a bigger crown was just one example of his megalomania. He believed that a larger crown would better reflect his immense power and status. He also renamed all the months after himself, so there were 12 Bobuaries in a year. This was his way of ensuring that he was always at the forefront of everyone's mind. He even tried to outlaw the color blue because it clashed with his eyes. Such was his obsession with his own image and how he was perceived by others. So, there you have it. Now you know what a megalomaniac is. They are people who believe they are the center of the universe. Remember Emperor Bob and his crazy antics if you ever meet someone who thinks a little too highly of themselves. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more word fun.